So guys, do Sta-Bil work? Well, in my opinion, it certainly does. After 7 or 8 years of doing something, it never gives you any problems. The only thing that I changed was I didn't have Sta-Bil that 1 year, and I couldn't get nothing started, right? As you've seen there, one pull when she started. That's how it always is. Every time, for all my equipment, mostly, except for the weed whackers. They give me a bit of trouble sometimes, but nothing really bad. So that year I didn't store anything with Sta-Bil because I watched videos, and a guy in the community said, well, that don't do nothing, you know. Got me thinking. I never questioned it. I just added it because it said on the label it was supposed to do this stuff. Got me thinking, well, I'm going to have to try it at least for myself to say if it's worth it or not. So that's what I did. Had nothing but trouble. Couldn't get a snowblower started, couldn't get a chainsaw started, couldn't get a lawnmower started, a weed whacker, nothing. Coincidence? Absolutely not. One or two? Sure. But everything? Nah. And like I said, it's not like you didn't have a history. I had, 8 years of history of doing it that specific way. Never had a problem. So, yeah, it really does work. Now, I'm going to have a caveat here and say maybe it's where you store your equipment. If your equipment is stored in a way that it's open to the elements, maybe have a little roof, but it's really not closed in necessarily. Maybe that has something to do with the way Sta-Bil breaks down. Maybe it breaks down and it just don't work. I don't know, but I will tell you 100% certain that it does something for me. Subscribe, like, comment. I would love to hear your take on stabilizer. Do you use stabilizer or not? Now, my tip to you is, if you're doing something and you're doing it for a long time and you never have a problem, and you hear somebody say, well, what do you do that for? That don't do nothing. I don't do that. Who cares? Just do it. Because if it's not causing any harm, just continue doing it, because maybe it isn't doing nothing. Maybe it isn't. Do you want to find out and stop and find out that it was doing something? Welcome. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free. You're helping the channel out. We appreciate it.